Hey guys, it's Alyssa. Welcome to another vlog. It's been a very long time since I've filmed one of these, and I'm realizing I have a habit of starting these in like the worst state possible. I'm about to put some makeup on. I realize my hair kind of needs to be washed, but I've been stuck inside this is day 5 now. We've had an ice storm in Texas. But yeah, so I've been kind of going back and watching some of my own YouTube videos in that time, which might sound a little narcissistic, but YouTube has always first and foremost been for myself. It's so that I can like go back and, you know, remember things. And like I was watching some of my college vlogs, and even though I'm not gonna lie, college was a pretty hard time for me, it still makes me nostalgic and like remember, you know, the good times. And I don't know, it gives me, it's kind of a good feeling anyway. Like even though I know it wasn't perfect time, it's just fun to be able to kind of be transported back to that. So anyway, my goal maybe for 2026, I don't know, I kind of feel like I said this last year and didn't do anything about it, but I'm gonna try and make a few more videos this year just to kind of have that for my future self. I need to put some makeup on because I feel kind of dead, and I've spent the last like 2 hours looking for a font for a design project, and I need a little break from staring at the computer, so I figured why not do a little bit of makeup. I'm just gonna vlog the next few days, and hopefully there will be enough content to make a vlog. But yeah, let's do some makeup. So I figured I could show you some products I'm using. Actually, the first one is this Say concealer, and I think I need to open a new one because I'm like scraping the edges right now. But yeah, I'm just putting a little concealer to start. Okay, and then next I'm using, this is the Glossé Wowder. I've kind of strayed away from the Glossé products because they're not the cleanest. I've tried to really clean up my makeup routine. However, I'm pretty sure, because I use like the Yuka app to test this stuff, or not test it, but to like scan it. But yeah, I think this one came up with a pretty good rating, and actually I was like cleaning out makeup and I found it and it was like literally unopened and I needed a powder. So it all worked out pretty well for me. But yeah, I just use this to keep the concealer concealed. Okay, and then I got this, I'm gonna use, oh, you can see me, this Westman Atelier, I think that's how you say it, I don't know, bronzer. I got this for Christmas and I'm a big fan. Just a warning, I feel like this lighting in the bathroom plus my camera is not doing me any favors, but I think it looks blended in real life, so just trust me on this one maybe. Okay, oh, now we're doing Mineral Fusion. I'm pretty sure I got this at like Sprouts a long time ago, but it's probably my favorite blush. I like the powders because I feel like then my face doesn't feel like sticky and stuff after. Now I'm using the Ilia, just the brow pencil, I don't know. The micro tip one, I think is what it says. I'll never forget this one time. It was when I was like touring colleges in high school, and we were going to Nashville. And I feel like for some reason we were going to this school the same day we flew in. Maybe I'm making that up, but I just remember we were like at the rental car place and my mom's like, one of your eyebrows is like significantly darker than the other one. And I think about that a lot. I don't feel them in nearly as dark as I used to. Though they look kind of dark on here, but I think it'll look better when I do mascara. Okay, and then second to last, I'm gonna use the Ilia mascara. This is the Before Dawn one, so it's like more brown than black. Lately I've been doing like a lip color. I'll use the Ilia lip crayon. I feel like for what I'm doing today, that feels a little much. I'm like in a jacket and like sweatpants, so I'm not gonna do that. So instead, I'm just gonna end with this setting spray, also from, I think you say the brand Say. I could be totally saying this brand wrong, but who knows. Now I feel a little bit more put together, so. And that's literally 14 minutes of footage. I'm gonna have to cut that down because that's like an entire vlog. Okay. Okay, it's honestly been like a week since I've spoken in this vlog, but I'm just kind of collecting footage and whatever comes together will make the vlog. So what I'm about to do, I ordered this cyanotype kit from Amazon, and it's like a photographic process basically. And I need to add water to these and let it sit for 24 hours before I actually do the photo process, but I'm thinking I'll film the process. I think I've said this before on this channel, maybe not, but I work full-time as a graphic designer for a church. I'm currently working on our Easter graphic, so I decided it would be really cool to bring in cyanotypes with florals, and then I'll scan them in, digitize them, all that jazz, and then build it into the graphics package. So yeah, I really like whenever I can kind of bring physical media into the digital realm. So anyway, yeah, I'm just about to do that, and I thought it'd be fun to kind of walk through this process. I've actually never done this before. It looks pretty easy, and I've done other photo processes before, like darkroom stuff. So I'm gonna fill this up. It says fill both containers with water. Does not say how much, but basically just fill it, shake it until the powder's dissolved, and then it says for best results, wait 24 hours. It'll probably be slightly less than 24 hours by the time I do this tomorrow, but yeah. So I'm gonna do this and let it sit, and then I need to go to Michael's. I got like an acrylic sheet. That way I can actually like press down the flowers that are going in between. I'm using tulips and baby's breath. So yeah, I'm excited to try this. Okay, so I went to Michael's already, and I was able to get this plastic. It's kind of thick, but it's clear when I take the protectant off. So this is what I had like ordered online, and then I was gonna just use my own printmaking paper, but then they actually had watercolor paper. So I actually read that this was good because in this process, like, you're getting the paper wet multiple times, so watercolor paper can like handle it without tearing. But they didn't have any clips because, or like clamp type things, because there's gonna be like the paper and then the florals and then the acrylic sheet over top, and then it like is exposed in the sun. So I'm at Target now. I'm hoping they'll have something, and then if I can't find it here, we'll have to reevaluate, but wish me luck. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little unboxing. This is unrelated to the work stuff I was just doing, but a couple packages just came, so I figured I would unbox them on camera. I did partially unbox this one, and then I realized what it was. It was not what I thought it was. But basically, I'm going on my first international trip this summer. Technically, I've been to Canada, and I guess that's international, but it doesn't really feel like it. So, yeah, I'm going to Norway this summer. Basically, it's just become like a hobby kind of to prep for the trip, between like planning what we're doing while we're there and then like the whole packing thing. We are staying in like 8 different places, so I'm really trying not to have large checked luggage to have to carry around. But anyway, so I have some luggage to show, as well as one other like sort of travel essential. And actually, I'll probably be using this beforehand, and I may have to order more going into the trip, but we'll see. So this is some like hand sanitizer type stuff. It's from the brand Noshinko. I got the eucalyptus one. There we go. It's kind of like the Touchland hand sanitizer, except this one is supposedly clean. I got 2, that way I could keep one in like a purse and one somewhere else. I also got these nourishing sanitizing hand wipes. It came in a pack of 3. But I figured this would be more for like surface, even though it says hand. But anyway, yeah, thought these would be nice to have. So that was the first package, and then the second one is the actual luggage. So I did end up ordering from Monos. I did a whole bunch of research, which is me watching YouTube videos. This one seemed to be the front runner from what I could tell, within like a reasonable price range. So this one was actually on sale, plus I found another coupon code. So yeah, I think I got this like 20% off. I'm gonna open this and show you the color I picked. Okay, first impressions. We've got this really nice cover to store it in, which will be nice. I got the blue haze color, and actually it's even prettier in real life than it was online, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very excited about this. I feel like it's super cute. I like blues because to me, they register as neutrals, so they're gonna really match, you know, whatever I'm wearing or what other luggage I have with it.